Hi Sculpture class. This is a video that's going to tell you how you go through Unit 1. So click that unit open here. So in this unit we're learning all about art appreciation and analysis. So how when we're looking at an artwork can we really enjoy what we're seeing and be able to describe what we're enjoying. You know, what holds interest in an artwork and what can we start to determine might be the meaning behind art when we're looking at it. So your first assignment is going to be to go through a presentation called What is Sculpture? You're going to have some guided notes that you'll be completing along with the presentation. So I'd first have you click into those, and your guided notes look like this. So you're going to have a link to the presentation right here, as well as having it on Schoology in that other tab. But as you're going through the presentation, I want you to answer the questions that you see. There are going to be some instructions right within your guided notes that will give you some more information about what you need to do. So part 2 is going to be an individual sculpture research. So for this section, after you're done with the presentation section, you're going to be looking for a sculpture that you think is really interesting. I'm going to suggest you use a website called This is Colossal if you are confused about where to find interesting art. I found that's a website that I really like to find new and interesting art. But you can certainly do any search you'd like to in a Google tab to look up sculptures. Once you find one you like, you're going to be pasting it in here, and then you're going to be answering questions just about that particular artwork. So as you go through this page here, make sure that you're using complete sentences. I really want to get a good understanding of what you mean when you're saying something. And the best way to do that is by you to fully explain yourself in writing a full sentence. After we go through and talk about what sculpture is, we're going to be learning about something called the elements of art and the principles of design. So I have 2 pages right in here where you can get to the presentation itself and also watch a video of me explaining the elements of art and the principles of design. Where you're going to be completing as your assignment for this section some more guided notes. Again, these first 2 assignments are formative, and then you're going to have a summative at the end, where you do a formal analysis on an artwork. So this is what the guided notes look like for the elements and principles. Again, you'll have links right in here to get to the video link and the presentation, but you're going to be taking down the definition of the different elements of art. But then, like you were doing in the first guided notes, you're going to be looking for sculptures, but in this case you're looking for sculptures that show clearly these elements of art and the principles of design when we get to them. So you'll replace my writing here with a sculpture that you find that really shows line, for example, and then down right below it you'll explain how line can be seen in that sculpture. So to search for images, you can use Google. Go on to a website you think it shows interesting art. But again, you want to focus on 3-dimensional art for these, because it is sculpture that we're doing. I've had students just insert, so you can go up to the insert bar and go to image, and you can upload straight from your computer, or you can upload by URL. I do think that it's pretty easy if you can just drag the picture down from the tab that you're in onto your desktop and then bring it right back in to Google Docs. That's a real easy way to do it as well. But you've got each of the elements of art and the principles of design that you're going to be learning about and doing a little bit of artwork searching for. Right after you're done with that, you're going to be doing a formal analysis. So down here at the very bottom, you'll see a video example of me performing a formal analysis. But then right below here, this is where your assignment is. And your formal analysis is, again, you choosing an artwork that you think is interesting, putting it right in here, But instead of just doing a simple answer, you need to fully explain yourself with these 4 prompts. Minimum of 3 sentences for each of these, but the more you write, the more you can really explain yourself. So I've had students write paragraphs before, 1 for each of these, that really explain themselves. So that's your first summative assignment in this class.